Here's Vox, and I got this from Max Blumenthal on Twitter. Shout out to Max. Here's Vox. Vox.com. Trump administration is looking like it will be very white and very male. This cartoon explains why. Right? I don't even know if they realize they are a caricature of themselves. Like, here's of all the things that's going to be wrong with Donald Trump's cabinet, are we really concerned with, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. This whole show might have to be public, but you'll get it first, and I'll release the rest of it over the weekend, because this shit with Vox is obscenely ignorant, and it's the exact reason why Hillary Clinton lost. Of all the problems that Donald Trump presents in this world, you are concerned with the fact that it's going to be a white male cabinet? Would you prefer your genocidal, I know that's hyperbole, I'm sorry, but would you prefer your white nationalism to come from a black person? Would Ben Carson be any better? Would Sheriff David Clark be any better for America? Is the only thing wrong in the world white men? Listen, I got a lot of white men that I just want to bitch slap sometimes, right? Because of their ignorance, their racism, their homophobia, their misogyny, their sexism. They are a problem. Bill O'Reilly is one. Bill O'Reilly, who said America is run by white Christian men. Some of them need to be mollywopped, but are you seriously suggesting with this headline, Vox, that Donald Trump's administration would be better if he had fewer white men? As though the Reaganomics that he's going to put on steroids would be better if he only just did it with a black person in charge. This, let me put this on the screen back here, because this is exactly why. This is exactly why Hillary Clinton lost. This is exactly why Hillary Clinton lost. This type of mindset and mentality and relentless, because here it is, because it gets clicks, right? You got a lot of women who click on this. You got a lot of black women who click on this, and they can meet their quota. Vox can fill their quota of necessary views with this headline. But you know what it does? It created an echo chamber that made women and black women believe, and a lot of black men, but they weren't in charge, right? Which they don't have to be sure, right? But you had a lot of people in this echo chamber who believed that the only problem in America were white men, and particularly poor white men, right? And if they put poor white men in their place, that was the ultimate form of liberation, and that's what they should focus on in this election. And that's what Hillary Clinton did. And Hillary Clinton probably need to look at some of you and say, it was your ass who told me to alienate poor white people. It was your ass who told me to use all of this language of faux intersectionality, which conveniently excluded poor people. Because you can't possibly have sympathy for poor white people because they are by definition racist, because if they weren't racist, then they would be elite and up here with the rest of the neoliberals, right? It's okay to be condescending towards white poor men because they're all ignorant bigots and toothless. That's exactly how this election was lost, Vox. And congratulations, Ezra Klein. You've officially provided the quintessential evidence of how irrelevant your platform should be, even though it's not. You still have some influence, which I don't know why, but you simultaneously demonstrated how irrelevant your platform should be, and how detrimental your platform and this message and this type of language has been to progressivism in America. You brought us this type of thinking, brought us Donald Trump. And for those of you who need a disclaimer and a caveat, because I'm talking to the general public now, not my supporters. Those of you who need a disclaimer and caveat, yes, it is problematic to have administrations that are completely white and completely male and completely have zero multiculturalism, right? But having multiculturalism does not trump all of the garbage that comes from a bad administration. Neoliberal multiculturalism, they have not learned. They think everything is fine as long as you put a black face and a woman face on it. That's why y'all ass is lost now.